That one?
Excuse me, sir, what are you guys arresting her for?
A whole nother charge.
A warrant out for what?
Sorry?
It seems that even though Blueface is behind bars, he is still causing a lot of trouble. If you thought his time in prison would stop him from creating chaos, you are mistaken. He has been making some serious claims, and it has caught everyone's attention. Blueface has said that the reason his son Junior has a disability is allegedly all Khan's fault. Fans have been noticing that something seems off with the baby, but whenever someone mentions it, Khan quickly gets defensive. She calls them haters, tells them to mind their business, and even accuses people of sending negative energy toward her child. However, this is not the first time Blueface has spoken out about Khan, but this time he is taking it even further. Reports are saying that CPS, Child Protective Services, has started an investigation into Khan because of the situation. This has made things even more serious, and now people are paying attention to what is going on. Blueface is no longer staying quiet about it. He is sharing his side of the story, and it has caused a lot of confusion. Khan has always been very protective when it comes to talking about her son's issues. Now, talking about a baby's struggles can be hurtful, but it seems like Khan is often avoiding responsibility. Instead of taking the blame, she tries to make it seem like everyone else is at fault. Just recently, she went live on Instagram to complain about Blueface, saying that he always brings up their problems. She seems very upset and frustrated, but many people are starting to wonder if she is just avoiding the truth. This situation is not going away anytime soon. With CPS involved, things are only going to get more complicated. Everyone is watching closely to see what happens next. The drama between Blueface and Khan has just gotten worse, and now the stakes are higher than ever. Every time Blueface and Khan have a disagreement, things get really messy. Recently, Khan went public with a new man, and this made Blueface very upset. Everyone knows how much he hates it when she moves on with someone else, and this time was no different. In a video, Blueface reacted to Khan's new man, calling him her boo and making a comment about the situation. It was clear that Blueface was not happy, especially because he and Khan had gotten married in a jailhouse wedding last December. Even though Blueface is behind bars, his behavior has not changed. It also seems like Blueface has been cheating on Khan. He posted a video showing one of his side pieces, a woman named Imani, talking about how they had been together since 2016. She shared how they met at work, fell in love, and spent time together, cooking dinner and relaxing in a bubble bath. It seems like Blueface has no problem moving on with other women while still being married to Khan. But even though he is doing this, Blueface gets very upset when Khan does the same thing. He became so angry when she moved on that, according to Khan, he even brought their son, Junior, into the drama. Khan is really frustrated, saying that Blueface has hurt their son many times before when they argue. She says he becomes very disrespectful when it comes to their child, and she finds it heartbreaking. She just wants Blueface to understand that their son should not be part of their problems while they are not getting along. Sadly, this behavior is nothing new. When Khan first announced she was pregnant, Blueface denied being the father. A few hours after the news broke, he tweeted that he and Khan were done, saying it was only business. He even claimed she had been with 10 different men, and that until he saw a DNA test, he would not believe the baby was his. This tweet caused a lot of chaos, and emotions were very high. Eventually, Khan agreed to take a DNA test, and when the results came back, it was confirmed that Blueface was the father. Instead of taking responsibility and stepping up, Blueface's reaction was the opposite. Instead of changing his attitude, he became even worse. He doubled down on his disrespectful behavior, even pushing Khan to get rid of the baby. It seems that finding out he was the father did not change him at all. Instead of growing up, Blueface only became more toxic and controlling. The situation between them is a complete mess, and things continue to spiral out of control. It is clear that Blueface's actions have caused a lot of pain. Even though Khan tries to move on and do what is best for herself and her son, Blueface continues to make things difficult for her. Blueface continued to treat Con in the same toxic way he always had, showing no intention of being a real partner or father. He sent her texts saying things like, "I am going to be a cheater forever and I will not hide it. You do not want to be stuck at home with a baby while I am with the next young girl. A baby will trap us, and you do not want to be stuck with someone like me because of how I already feel about you." He did not just pressure her to end the pregnancy, he took it even further, trying to force her into it. When Con refused to end the pregnancy, Blueface lost control. He went on Twitter and had a wild rant, making it clear he did not want the baby and had no plans to pay child support. He wanted to make it obvious that he would not take much responsibility for the child. He wrote, "Wherever the judge is on my child support case, I told this girl I do not want the baby. She still has time to get rid of it, and she is forcing it on me. You better make the right choice. She is trying to trap me. Do not let her get you. She still has time to end all of this." Even after their son was born, Blueface kept denying he was the father. He said things like, "I knew something was wrong. I do not think that is my baby. The DNA test seemed weird when I read it. It seemed fake, and I had no control over that test. Plus, why would you have a baby in Baltimore when you are an alleged father living in LA, and the guy claiming the baby lives in Baltimore? I think they look a lot alike, more than me. What do you think?" Blueface recently made some strong statements online about his situation with Con and their son, Junior. In one of his tweets, he said, "I have one baby mama and 2 kids. Until further notice, I am free. This is the best news I have gotten all year. I am free." That tweet had people talking, especially because of everything going on with his son. As Junior started getting older, fans began to notice things that made them worry. Many people pointed out that he was not reaching the normal milestones that most babies hit at certain ages. For example, he was not holding his head up properly, and some said he was not making eye contact or responding to people. This led to a lot of online rumors that something might be wrong with Junior's development. Some people even started to believe that he might have a disability or a medical condition that was not being addressed.
So, my name is Amani, and me and Blue been locked in since...
Blueface then added to the conversation, making some serious claims about Con and how she acted during her pregnancy. He said that the way she behaved while she was carrying Junior could be the reason why the baby is having problems now. According to him, she was smoking on the way to the hospital to give birth. He also said that she was planning to perform at a concert right before going into labor and was still smoking before and during that time. Blueface said, "You smoked your way through the whole pregnancy, and you do not think I can get custody of the child for real?" He made it clear that he did not want to take Junior away from her, but he also said that if she did not start acting like a responsible mother, he would step in and do what is best for the baby. He wrote, "I have no intention of taking the baby, but if you are not showing the right signs, I will do what is best." He continued by saying that their son is not in good health because of the choices Con made while she was pregnant. He claimed that she was drinking alcohol, smoking, and using drugs during the entire pregnancy. He said that she could not even stay clean for just 1 month, even though she was growing a baby inside her. This upset a lot of people, especially because he was saying these things in public. Then, Blueface shared something very personal about Junior's health. He revealed that the baby has a hernia. A hernia is a medical issue that can be painful and might need surgery to fix. Blueface accused Con of not taking care of it and not getting it treated the way she should have. He even went as far as posting a photo of Junior's private area online, which many people thought was crossing a line. In the caption, he wrote, "This is what my son looks like, and she is worried about me and the little baby." He was referring to Con focusing on other things, like her relationships or what he is doing, instead of making sure her son is healthy. He finished his rant by saying, "Get your son right, then do what you want." This seemed like he was telling her to focus on being a good mother before worrying about anything else in her life. A lot of people had mixed feelings about what Blueface said. Some agreed with him and felt like he had the right to speak out, especially if he was truly worried about his child. Others thought he was going too far by sharing private medical details and posting personal pictures of his son online. At the same time, many fans pointed out that both parents need to do better. They said that if Junior really is struggling with his health and development, then both Blueface and Con should work together to get him the help he needs. Instead of fighting on social media and blaming each other, people believe they should be putting their energy into supporting their son and giving him a better life. There is no doubt that this situation is serious. Whenever a child is involved, it becomes even more important for the adults to act responsibly. Fans are now watching closely to see what happens next. Some believe that child services might step in and investigate the situation. Others are hoping that both parents can find a way to work together, away from the drama, and focus on what truly matters, Junior's well-being. Things only got worse when Blueface wrote, "It is my son. I will post his private parts if I want to. Who is going to stop me? Shut up." He then went on a long rant, saying, "The baby still has not had surgery for his hernia. She is lying, saying he is healthy. She is talking about me, but my son's health is not even being taken care of. Fix our son's health first, then go find someone else." He even tried to expose Con, accusing her of using drugs. He tweeted, "I try to do the right thing and keep it private, but this girl keeps going on and on. Leave me alone. You crack baby, she is a bad mother. She has been pushing the surgery back, missing appointments so she can do what she wants." Even with all of this, Con refused to accept responsibility for her actions and instead said that Blueface was trying to take the baby from her. She said, "Blue knows the appointment is already set with his surgeon. Do not sit here and lie now. I have been making it to all these appointments." The situation is becoming even more toxic, with both sides blaming and accusing each other. Con got defensive and claimed that Blueface was trying to take her son away from her, even though she felt she was doing her best. She wrote, "I will be glad when they take your goofy self away from that temporary mess. Worry about that probation officer who is trying to send you to jail." Fans started seeing through her actions, and she began to act like she was finally going to leave Blueface. People had always said she never took responsibility for her actions, but now she was trying to blame him, saying that he had her trapped in a soul tie. She also talked about how she was working on healing and how having a child gave her a second chance to fix herself.
Dan, like, why are you doing this to our son? Like, all right, remember the last year?
She shared her thoughts in a post, saying, "I do not want to be with Blueface anymore. I do not want to be famous. I made mistakes. I should have stayed in school. But I had to separate my heartbreak from the most important thing I prayed for in the beginning. I will not move out of fear. I am okay with moving on. I am okay with letting go. Anything that is not meant for me, I will let go. Having a child will not stop me from making money or learning more about love and giving myself time. I do not need anyone's money to care for my child. I am blessed, and that is the only thing that matters right now. I cannot wait to show everyone my journey, the ups and downs, through all of this. In the end, I will succeed." She also said she was cutting Blueface off, saying, "Telling him no today was a step. But how do you break a soul tie? I really had to take a step back because still giving part of me to him is wrong for my son. How can I have a man who does not want to be a father to my son still doing things with me? This man texted me today, and I almost fell for it. What am I doing?" She continued, "I am looking at my son and telling myself to stop being immature and selfish. Y'all, I am disappointed with myself. Hey, go mess yourself up. Stop hitting me. Go find someone else. Plus, that is unsafe and unhealthy. You are going to get something bad, the way you move." But all of this started to seem like it was not enough, as more concerns grew about Junior's health. Things started to look worse when rumors spread after Con's chaotic Instagram Live in January. That was the one where she defended getting Blueface mugshot tattooed on her face. In the middle of that, fans could hear Junior crying in the background, but it did not sound right. Something seemed wrong, as he was not acting like most babies at his age. He was not reaching for things or following movement like babies usually do. He could hold his head up, but something still seemed off. Con then tried to calm everyone down by saying her son was fine. She said in her live video, "My son is perfectly fine. He can be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who are you to say what my child is diagnosed with or what he looks like? You do not know anything about God. You do not know anything. You are talking to me like that, so I reject everything you say about my child." But fans were not convinced. They felt like she was not accepting the truth. Things got worse at Junior's first birthday. It became clear that he was not able to walk or stand by himself. Con tried to make it seem like he was standing by holding him up with her legs, but fans could see through it. Now, not every baby walks by their first birthday, and kids grow at their own pace. But with all the earlier concerns, fans saw this as another warning sign. Things took another turn when Con's former friend, Janet, spoke out and shared more about Junior's condition. This only added to the growing worries among fans who were watching closely. Chrisean is still not accepting that something might be wrong with her baby, Junior. She said before that she tried to get him help, but people close to her said she actually stopped it from happening. Now, it seems like she still has not done anything to help him. She went to a recent event with Junior, and many people noticed that even though he is almost 2 years old, he could barely hold his head up. It was very sad to see. A lot of people felt that this just proved what they have been thinking for a long time, that something is not right and Chrisean is refusing to face it. Even Blueface mother, Carissa, said that Chrisean is the reason for Junior's health problems. Fans online are really upset. Some are even asking why Chrisean is not in jail. They are saying things like, how is she not locked up for what she did to her baby? And this is clearly child neglect. People believe she is trying to run from child services and should be held responsible. They also said Junior does not make eye contact or notice people around him. Most of all, they are worried because he still cannot walk. Some believe it is because of the way he was treated while Chrisean was pregnant with him. Now, there are new reports that Blueface made an official complaint to CPS from jail. He said Chrisean is putting Junior in danger. Because of that report, an investigation has started. This could be very serious for Chrisean. But many fans believe Blueface did not report her because he cares about Junior. They think he only did it because Chrisean has a new man and he is jealous. What do you think about all of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates.